Hello everybody, Johnny Boys here, and today I'm making a video to show you how to get Pokemon Sun on your PC. But a lot of the videos I've been seeing haven't really had a lot of proficiency to it, in the sense that a lot of the games are very, very laggy. So I set up a small little step program on how to make your game run as fast as possible. Now, first thing you have to do is download Citra, which I'm assuming everybody already has. But if you don't, I put the link right here, and I'm putting another one right here for the Pokemon Sun Rom. It's a decrypted version of the Pokemon Sun, and I'm gonna put it in the description as well. So first, let me show you how mine works. Come over to here, go to File, Load File, Open. See, it runs very fast, actually. I'm getting about, I'd say, 20 frames per second. Actually, you know, we could probably check how much I'm getting per second here. Yeah, I'm getting about 26 frames per second, and this is actually running slowest when you're at the loading screen. Let's come right here. And it says I'm hitting a max of about 40 frame rate per second. Sorry, I tripped over my words. And my average, or my low, is at 0.5, but my average is about 19. When you play it though, you can really see how fast your guy is actually going. And you know, this is in the open world, where it actually is one of the laggiest areas possible. So you know, if you run around, it actually is not that bad. So I'm gonna show you how to get this, okay? So let's shrink this guy right here. Actually, no, let's just exit out, because we're not going to be playing this. Okay. So, first of all, I'm assuming that you guys already have this downloaded, but if you don't, you need to download Citra. I don't know the correct pronunciation for it. And the password for the zip file is Showdown, and you need this Pokemon Sun Rom. Now, this specific Citra version, I notice, is the only one that runs this fast. Every single other one runs very, very slow. But with that all aside, assuming that you guys have it downloaded, let's check the first thing on the list, which is the check battery usage. So if we come down to here and click on our little battery icon and click power and sleep options, we're going to come over to here where it says additional power settings. And once we click that, we want to come over to this thing that says high performance, and we want to click that. That'll make it as fast as possible, but it uses more energy. But if you're playing a video game, you're most likely sitting down and have your laptop or PC plugged in anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So we're going to exit out of that. Then we're going to come on to our second step, which is the MS config step. So we're going to come here to the bottom left hand corner, right click on it, and click run. Then we're going to type in MS config and click OK. And then this is going to pop up, this little box. And we're going to come over to boot. We're going to come to advanced options and come over to number of processors, and we're going to change that to 4. That's going to make it run very, very fast. Now, a lot of people would recommend to check this box called PCI lock, but I noticed that it disconnects me from the internet. So unless you maybe have a wired connection or something, I would suggest not clicking it, but using the number of processors to the max that you can possibly do will make it run as fast as possible. So we're going to click OK for that. And then for this timeout right here, we're going to change that to 5 seconds. I believe the default is 30 seconds, but you're going to want to change it to 5 seconds. Then we're going to click apply, and then we're going to click OK. We're going to restart it after I've finished this video. Exit without restart. And then we're going to come to advanced options over here. We're going to go to settings. Let's bring this little box over here so we can see the instructions while we're doing this. How to do it. So we're going to come to this screen, and in the Windows settings we're going to click on System. We are going to then go to About, and then we're going to click on System Info. From there we're going to see Advanced System Settings. Okay. Drag all this over here. And then from here we're going to click on Performance in the settings, and we're going to click Adjust for Best Performance. Now, I have mine. See, if you click Adjust for Best Performance, it just unchecks all these. But I like to have mine on Custom, where I can maybe have just a little bit more friendly type of show when I'm using it. So, you know, you can do it any way you want, but for the sake of this video, we're just going to click Adjust for Best Performance Options. We're going to click Apply, and then we're going to click OK. I'm going to click OK again, and then we're going to exit out of this and exit out of that. Alright, so now we have all the options done with our computer, and now we have this little folder from extracting it from this file. This is zip file. So we're going to open up this file folder, and we want to choose the Citra Qt GCC AVX version. I noticed that this one works the fastest. So we're going to click on this one, and we're going to load it up, and we're going to go to Emulation and then Configure. Once we're at this screen, we're going to come over to Graphics, and we kind of want to have it similar to this. Now I know in the some versions of this, if you decide to not use this one, there's a certain graphics one that option that you can use, where it'll say like native or something, and pretty much you want to choose the one with the lowest quality, and I'll tell you why later. But for now, we only want to have enable hardware renderer checked off and enable shader JIT. And when we come over to audio, you see the audio, it tends to be messed up on this game anyways. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to just want to try and turn off the audio completely, and then just use that extra processing power towards the game, and just play music in the background. There's something, music really doesn't make too much of a difference in the game, for me at least, but maybe it does for you. So if that is your prerogative, then you can put on a limit frame rate, which still corrects the problem a little bit, but it really doesn't make it too much. But I prefer to have all these boxes checked off and limit frame rate, because also I feel like the game runs too slow, and I like it when it runs faster so I can get through battles and stuff quicker. And here's your input if you like to have anything a specific way. And that's about it. Okay. Oops. And from there, once you have your configuration done, here are two optional things that you can do that might make your computer run faster. You can clean up your disk after using it, and you can do a disk cleanup by just typing in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, or you can use a program called CCleaner, which I think is easier. Or you can use just a driver update to make sure that your driver is running quickly as possible, because some people forget to update their drivers. But besides that, I'm Johnny Boys, and I'm out. Thank you very much.